Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Sorry, I'm just getting a couple of things going here. Bear with me 1 second, please, as usual, while I get all the little things checked off my boxes that I need to get checked off here. Hey, Art, welcome, welcome. Art, I think I pinned down what the issue was with what you were talking about earlier with the 720 and the 1080 and all that stuff. I think I figured out what the problem is. Hopefully, we'll see. The next couple of videos, because I've kind of already recorded them, maybe somewhat as is. Hey, Steve, welcome. Welcome. So the next couple of videos may be kind of as is. Hopefully that sorted itself off. My PC does occasionally just randomly change settings for no readily explainable reason. That's why I had that big audio problem last week. So we'll see. We'll see. Do please keep me posted. Because I do technically watch my own videos, but I kind of just put them on and hit a like button and leave. So, because I know what my videos are like. So, yeah, do that. Hang on. I've got an error occurred here. Steve and Art, can you just confirm that I'm actually live, because my stream just died on my second monitor? Let me just refresh that and see if that makes a difference. Not quite sure what the problem is there. How are we doing? Okay, that seems to be okay. All right, that's fine. Everything seems to be in order at this point. Okay, now, we got a ton of stuff to do today. A ton of stuff. We have Lothern under siege, and it's ready to fall. It's already suffering attrition. The garrison is garbage. The army is garbage. Hey, Polsk, welcome. Lothern is going to fall momentarily. We've got Velitroth up here in Tor Anrock, just kind of guarding the door, because, Bel Lackey over here seems to have eyes on Tor Anrock, so let's just not encourage that kind of nonsense. And then we've got this other army that we created up here for the sole purpose of taking back the Temple of Adioth, which we've done. That's just fine. But now I don't really have anything to do with this army. So I'm just before I started the stream, I'm kind of poking my nose in this direction over here and seeing all these ruined areas, which actually means it's full of Skaven. That's rats, because we can't see rat settlements. We just see them as ruins, but I'll guarantee you those are not ruins. That's a Skaven settlement. And all three of these form one province. So that seems kind of ripe for the picking. I don't particularly... Hey, Birdbrains, welcome. I don't particularly like going to war against the Skaven, but if we can pick that province off, I'm totally okay with that. That's fine. I'll happily pick them off. But more important things is Lothern. Lothern is going to fall. Lothern will be ours. No problem. So who has unassigned skill points that think I need to be doing something with? Yastra. Okay. What have you done for me recently, Yastra? Why do you have skill points that I haven't dealt with? Your mount is what? You're riding a dinosaur right now. That's totally fine. You should continue to ride a dinosaur. If we're going to be down in this neck of the woods, we should probably keep up with Iron Disciplinarian for the public order, but we should also keep your army beefing up as well. Yeah, let's take another rank of Sheaf Master, because that'll get the reload time down for all of our things we throw at people, like bolts and bolt throwers and all of those things. Hello again, Polsk. Welcome back again, Polsk. I didn't know if you were in or out, but welcome back again. Lord not moved. Yeah, that's Yastra. He's not going to move. It's fine, game. Hero not moved, however. Sabioth. Oh, Sabioth, my favorite assassin. What would you like to be doing with your time? Is there anyone down here you can assassinate? Boy, there's a lot of people gathered around Lothern right now. Lothern's a hotbed of activity. There's not really anything for you to do, Sabioth. Why don't you march? Why don't you come down here? Just come down here, because there probably will be something for you to do later. You can probably go punch Tower of Lisanne in the face for no reason other than to just make them annoyed. Okay, have I set everything up that I need to set up? You're up there, Velitroth. Lothern is under siege. The other army has no movement left. Okay, good. End that turn. Let's see what happens this time, because we're ready to march into Lothern. Except Tyra just assaulted my units. That's a little fussy. That's happened before. So I guess there was someone down there to assassinate Sabaoth. Sorry, there were so many people down there, I couldn't actually see who needed assassinating and who didn't. Well, we'll address that next time. Hopefully oh, what's going on now? Okay, Hexatl has attacked the Vampire Coast. Sure, I guess we'll go into war on the side of the Vampire Coast. Hexatl is kind of our neighbor at this point, so that's mildly annoying, because they're up on our northern, well, their northern, our southern coast. So that's going to be a little bit fussy if we have to go to war with them, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Maybe we can pull the 4th Army down south. That might be a thing to think about. All right, you guys are all doing things down here, because now I'm involved with your war. Now I have to see everything that you do. Ah, this is more interesting. What's going on up here? That's a Skaven right there. You're definitely coming from those settlements. Yeah, you probably just came from the Circle of Destruction. All right. Well, at least I know it's definitely Skaven. I am wholly unsurprised by that. Anytime you see ruins, it generally means rats. And you are what? You're Clan Rictus. Okay. We are definitely at peace with you. But that doesn't mean I won't come punch you in the face again. Ah, Luther, speaking of the Vampire Coast, what would you like to do? You'd like to have military access, and you're going to pay me 2,200 for it? Yeah, sure. Knock yourself out, Luther. I don't care. We're not anywhere near each other right now, so you can have all the military access you think you need for 2,200 gold. That reminds me of something I didn't do in the last turn. I didn't spend all this money I've got. And I've got not a small amount of it either. I think I can get dragons at this point. I think we can afford, well, I can afford to build the thing that gets me the dragons anyway. So we'll do that. Dragons are actually kind of overrated in my opinion. I mean, they're great. They're really, really, strong on the whole attacking thing, but they're not so great on the armor thing. They can get picked out of the sky pretty easily by some good missile infantry. Who are you? Oh, you're Vampire Coast. Okay. And we're continuing to see your war against Hexatl. That's okay. That's fine. Ah, more interesting. What? Okay, well... Oh, that's Tyrion himself. Okay, and you failed at that, Count Noctilus, I believe. Flying lizards, indeed, bird brains. Well, there's a whole lizard man army, faction. Like, there's tons of them. The Drowned. All right, what do you want? You want a non-aggression pact? Yeah, I'm broadly okay with that, because I have no real intention of coming into that part of the world. That part of the world is basically uninhabitable to me. Dragons, hey, my flag has a dragon on it. Well, we can have dragons, Art. There's nothing wrong with dragons. They're great on attack. They're just not so great on defense. They have much less armor than you might think a dragon might have. Space bees eater are better than dragons. That's possible. That's possible. Oh, hang on. Calidor just left. They just abandoned Lothern. Oh, Calidor, come on, at least put up a fight. They just sailed out of the city. Even though their city was under siege, they have a port, so they can technically sail their army out and leave. Yeah, they just abandoned Calidor. Good, maybe I can just pick them off while they're on the ocean. They're going to be a sitting duck out there. Duck, ocean, see what I did there? Ducks live on water, right? And we're still getting, okay, these are more factions that I really don't care about. One of these days I've got to put that mod in that restricts how many other factions movements I need to see. Because even on a good PC, the turn counters in Mortal Empire, I can go get a sandwich at this point. Ah, what do you want, Yastra? What's the good result, Yastra? That will raise everyone's taxes. Lords have a chance to lose loyalty. That's no good. That's no good. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Here's the perfect one. Loyalty +1, and I get 2,000 gold. Yes, thank you, Yastra. Thank you for your gift of 10. Hey, Hawk, welcome. Moin. Moin, Hawk, welcome. Painmakers, that's going to do what? Income from raiding and sacking settlements. I don't actually do a lot of that, but that's fine. Stop quacking those jokes. Oh, okay. Let me spend some money before we assault Lothern, because Lothern's going to fall. The army just fled. Ancient City of Quintax, you can now make dragons, or at least I can get you on the path to making dragons. So yes, why don't you do a dragon hatchery? Thank you very much. And what else have you got kicking around? I could upgrade your walls. I don't really know that Quintex is particularly vulnerable, I may as well just slam out your last money thing, your little trinket thing. Tor Anrock, what do you think you want to be building? Oh, anything. Okay, cool. And you're almost up to level 4 walls. That is going to give you a beefy garrison. Why it's easy to weigh a dragon? Because they come with scales. Oh, Steve. Steve. Did we have to do that? Oh goodness, that was a thing. You and Art should. Yeah, I know. Even Art didn't like that one. Oh lordy, even Art couldn't take that one, and that's saying something. Toran Rock, back to you. You're almost up to level 4 walls. That's very very good. I appreciate that. How's your garrison now? Yeah, your garrison's already beefy. What should we give you? Do you have your money thing? No, start making some money for me then, please. And you've got that. You're not going to have that till level 5. I'll try and remember to leave a slot open for that. You may as well start going down the monster route. That way we can recruit them here rather than having to travel for them. Pulse, get anti-pun task force. Yeah, Birdbrains, you might have to get on that. You might have to get on that one. Yeah, no, you are bad, Steve. That was just... we had so many puns yesterday's stream. I just feel that's going to continue. Sabioth, just while you're here, is there anyone you could be assassinating? I can't even see who's down here at this point. I think the hero who assaulted our garrison has fled with the army. That's fine. Who's technically assaulting this? Is it Marathi? It's Marathi. Okay, cool. Go in and destroy everything that lives here, please. Actually, you know what? We could basically auto-resolve this. But no, let's start the stream with a decent fight. I mean, it won't be that decent. It'll go pretty quickly. But if we don't have one, hire one. Yeah, Birdbrains, I think you and Polsk may have to be the anti-pun force, with Art and Steve just assailing you with wordplay. So we'll all see how that goes. Yeah, Battle of Lothern is not going to take long. All of these guys basically have no health. They're going to fall immediately. That being said, they have a dragon. That's not nothing. And they have 2 Great Eagles, also not nothing, and some very decent cavalry. I mean, it's not... yes, they're almost dead, but they're beefy almost dead. And Birdbrains outlawed Polsk's any more tasks. Yeah, well, there was that threat of rebellion in The Sims. I'm not surprised Birdbrains has cracked down on that. Oh, a thing happened. Yay! So get the anti-pun group. Okay, we'll do that. Birdbrains and Polsk, you're on that. Thank you so much, Namaste. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That is very cool of you. Thank you for subscribing. So, yeah, Polsk and Birdbrains, you've got one side of things, and... Steve, I don't know, we're going to have to talk about the pun issue. Because basically Art and Bobcat and Vosseros have kind of cornered that market. So yeah, start deployment. I don't even really need the magic. To be honest, this is going to go super, super quickly. So let me just make this somewhat sensible. Okay, get my bolt throwers right up front here. This will just annihilate them. Get the Blood God. Do we? Oh, yeah. It's well, you say that. That's actually probably the one piece of DLC I don't have for this, is the Blood for the Blood God one. Don't mess with kleptomaniacs. They take everything, literally. Ha! I see what you did there. Steve. Okay, that's how this is going to go. Art, I'm putting you in charge of this because you're basically the pun guy around here. So you're going to have to make a decision on what we do with Steve. And then I'm up for whatever you feel. It's all good. Give me all of my dark shards right up front. They've all taken some knocks, but it's going to be fine. This is going to be a very, very quick battle going in here. And Marathi, what are you riding right now, Marathi? Oh yeah, you have the Dark Pegasus, right? You're actually flying. Well, that's good and bad. That's kind of good and kind of bad. I sounded like I died a little inside there. Possibly. Possibly. Hey, you know what? It's all on Art at this point. It's whatever he feels needs to happen here. Okay, start the battle and immediately pause it. So, let's start the towers moving. Put one there, and there, and can't get one in there, so there, and everybody gets a tower. Everybody gets to nudge along here. Battering ram, focus on the gate, obviously. All of you guys who have things that shoot people, first of all, be off skirmish mode, and secondly, just kind of head in this vague direction and shoot anything you see. Anything at all. I want to write a book, I just need a novel idea. Oh, this is going to go on all night, isn't it, Polsk? This is going to go on all night. Polsk, Bird Brains, sorry guys, but apparently it's Pun Town here. And the War Hydra can actually, strangely, not do a lot. Because it's a little vulnerable out here, and I've already got someone to charge the gates. So, okay, get that going. Reinforcements are coming in immediately. Yeah, those towers are going to pick apart some of my people. That's the bit of the sticky part. Slow it down there. Marathi, what could you be doing to help out here? What could you... Just mute the pun people? No, absolutely not. They're very good friends of the channel. They're huge supporters of the channel. I'm not muting them. Bird Brains is making puns illegal. Good luck with that. Have fun with that. Pit of Shades. Yeah, why don't you do that, Marathi? Why don't you do that right here? That'll help. People like it when you do Pit of Shades. And all of these things are coming in. Let's get some of these guys right here, shooting at anything that moved. I refuse to believe a motorway sign maker was a thief, but when I saw his house, the signs were all there. Oh, it's getting worse, man. It's getting worse. It's not getting better. It's getting worse. Where are my bolt throwers? You guys need to focus. First of all, go on the little 3 thing and focus right here. Focus right there, please. And Marathi, can you do something else while you're kicking around there? Not that one. No. Okay, just hang tight, Marathi. Just hang tight. Under Bird Brain's arrest. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It's gotten a little militaristic around here. Well, we'll all learn to cope. And more bolt throwers. Yay! You guys just, I don't know, park yourselves right here, shoot it wherever you feel. Doesn't really matter in the long run. And Bird Brains is calling on the power of Jeff Goldblum. Okay. It's sad the family can be torn apart by something as simple as wild dogs. Have we won yet? Because all of these guys are literally dead. There's just nothing keeping these guys here. You, go kill something. Oh, you're already here. Start killing things. You're here. Start killing things. I have harpies that I can be using. What could you be killing? Yeah, sure, kill them. And you guys, come down here and kill these guys. Everybody do some murdering, please. Everybody do the murderings. It's time for murders. What's at the back? What are they keeping in reserve? Oh, that's where they're keeping the dragons and the eagles and the whatnots. Okay, we should deal with that. We should deal with that, like, pretty darn soon. Can I get in range with my bolt throwers? Could you guys just try and pick these things apart? You're probably not going to be able to get anywhere near it, but see what you can do. See what you can do. Have we busted open the gate yet? Please say yes. And speaking of which, let's get any cavalry that I have, which is limited, admittedly, right here-ish, ready to bust the gate. And you can come down here as well. Wow, you're really taking a long time to get that gate open. You haven't even made it there yet. I think War Hydra can get there faster. I'd like to continue with the chimney jokes. I've got a stack of them. The first one is on the house. You know my former profession, right, Art? This is not a surprise to you. Not a surprise to you that I might take that one very, very deeply and personally and go, oh, dear God, stop. So, yeah. Oh, is Bird Brains punning now? Because if you can't beat him, join him. Yeah, get your code, Art. That was it. You're out. You're banned. You're barred. You're out the door. Okay, you guys did finally make it to the gate. Keep busting that down, please, because we've got to bit of a dragon issue back there. Oh, you do know. I thought you did, Art. I thought you did. I know Lionel does. Lionel's actually tracked me down. Lionel knows my street address. But I'm pretty sure you were familiar with that. Okay, gates open. You guys get in there. Where's my cavalry? War Hydra, you can get in on this too. Go try and take out that guy. Cavalry, time to shine. You guys start moving into the plaza, if you could please, and other cavalry into the plaza. But the thing is, I need some missile infantry up here to take out the dragons and the eagles. So if you guys could kind of start moving in this direction, that would be great. Did you see the movie about a truck? I've only seen the trailer. Oh, and Squig Boss, welcome. Sorry, we're in kind of pun hell right now. Welcome, Mad Knobs, welcome. We're kind of having a pun issue at the moment. Space Bear! Oh my god, Space Bear's here! I am so excited and happy! Hello, Space Bear. I am now officially, well, not officially excited. There was no paperwork I had to sign, but it's very cool that Space Bear is here, and I hope King Starscream is close by as always. Here's a bargain you can't turn down: a television with a broken volume knob. Also, birds going cheap. Oh. Well, thank you for that, Space Bear. I don't know if I needed exactly that information, but good. Okay, I'm glad everything's working out for him in that regard. Okay, Polsk, I'll see you later. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'll check you out later. Yeah, maybe I didn't need to know everything about King Starscream. I thought I did, but apparently I don't. So, okay, Squig Boss, thank you. Bye, man. Thank you for stopping by, however briefly it may have been. So, yeah, saw this bloke chatting up a cheetah, and I thought, he's trying to pull a fast one. Oh. And see, you got to kind of be United Kingdom to get it, because we don't use the phrase, like, pulling to... to I guess, say, like, trying to chat someone up. We don't use that phrase. So that's a purely United Kingdom one. Pulling a fast one. Oh, I should probably be paying attention to the battle, but I think it's broadly under control right now. Yeah, Dark Riders are in the door. Why don't you go just wreck everything you see? And who else needs something to murder? You guys kind of do. Go start targeting the Great Eagles and anything that might live up there. What are you doing? You're a Reaper Bolt Thrower. Oh, wow, it really did take you a long time to get into range, didn't you? Sorry about that. That was a really long walk with a catapult. We're going to play something, but we'll have you on Starscream's other monitor. Okay, that's cool. No, I'm just happy you're here. Are you streaming something? Or are you just playing games? Because if you're streaming, I will shut down the stream right now, because that's destination viewing. Somebody actually complimented me on my driving today. They left a little note in the window that said, parking fine. Oh, wow. That was a thing you did. Okay, missile infantry. I'm going to concentrate on the murders now. So, missile infantry, get up there and shoot everything you see. Cavalry, who have I got kicking around? Why don't you start attacking that guy? You charge the bolt thrower, because I'd really actually like to put those out of communication right now, or out of... Oh, never mind, we won. I knew we would. Oh, you're just playing. Okay, good. Other folks in the stream will probably appreciate it that I wouldn't immediately shut that down. Hey, Andy, welcome. Yeah, we're having, Andy, we're having a bit of a pun thing tonight, apparently. It's kind of a continuation from the Sim stream yesterday, but it's gotten so much worse. It's just awful, Andy, but try and stick around anyway. King Starscream is so dreamy, almost as much as you. Aww. Dorbs. Thank you, Space Bear. I'm so glad you guys are here. I so am. Yeah, Andy, so try and bear with the pun, I don't know, volleys that are going back and forth right now. It seems to be a contest as to who can make me groan more, that's fine. It's totally fine. Decisive victory. Yeah, not surprised by that. Everyone was pretty much dead when we walked in the door. Don't interrupt someone working on a puzzle. Chances are you'll hear some cross words. Oh, you know what, Art? I think you got some competition with Bird Brains. I think you've got some competition there. His pants were so tight you could tell his religion. I heard that one before. Yeah, well, that's an old one, Art. You're reaching on that one. You're totally reaching. You're better than that. Art. You're better than that. Yes, decisive victory. Yes, we are taking Lothern. Yes, we have just occupied the High Elven home city. I'll do it just for bragging rights, but Lothern also happens to make a ton of money. A ton of money, eventually, when we get the ports up. And if you don't take part, you'll be sent to the penitentiary. He's on my account complimenting himself. Yeah, that sounds like him. Yeah, I don't. You sound like you might be surprised by that. You shouldn't be. I don't know him anywhere near as well as you do, and I would have saw that one coming. Okay, Marathi, how's your army? Pretty beaten up. Pretty beaten up. Okay, you just hang tight in Lothern. Yastra, you kind of need to camp out a little bit, and I see somewhere around here there's... Who is flying around me? Oh, okay, Sabioth can deal with that guy. Yeah, assassinate this guy with a 96% chance. Gravedigger, so income from loot up. Hero activity success. Guy on the eagle goes away. Yeah, it was a bit desperate, Art. You're better than that. You're absolutely better than that. How much money does a pirate pay for a buccaneer? Yeah, buccaneer. I have heard that one before, Bird Brains, but good effort. Good effort. Someone gets stabbed in New York. Ivory... 52 seconds, that poor man. Yeah, I've done variations of that one myself. Anytime I hear crime statistics, I'm like, wow, that poor guy. Every 52 seconds. Okay, Lord Not Moved, that's probably Yastra. Yastra's going to stay there and heal up. That's fine. However, could you get over here, Yastra, and just pick this guy off? I don't think you're quite in range, but you might be. Find out. Find out if you can just pick him off. Fleeing your own city, that ain't gonna fly. Oh yeah, you're done. You're done. That's not even worth fighting. There's two guys and, like, one guy with a spear. So, no, I think we can just auto-resolve that. Yep, there we go. Okay. Enslave them. Didn't even get a lot of slaves out of that. And Calidor has been destroyed. Good. Good. That's less high elves I need to worry about in my life. What did you get? Gleaming Pendant? Plus for leadership? Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Sorry, but the name of the stream has Warhammer in it, but there are no orcs. Because it's Warhammer 2. Squig Boss, it's Warhammer 2. And there are orcs, we're just not in that part of the world. So the orcs live, kind of over here-ish, more or less. More or less. Yeah, it's Warhammer 2. There are orcs. We're just not in that part of the planet. We're playing as Dark Elves right now. What would an a cappella pirate band name themselves? The High Seas. Oh, dear. This is just going to go on all night. Crime in multi-story car parks. That is wrong on so many different levels. What was King Arthur's army too tired to fight? They had too many sleepless nights. You know what? Hey, Jess, welcome, welcome. You know what, Bird Brains? My very first joke that I remember creating as a child, where I thought I came up with an original joke. It was original to me. I'd never heard it before. Was a variation on that, which was, why were the Dark Ages called the Dark Ages? Because there were so many nights. That was my joke when I was a child. I was probably about 5 when I thought of that one. All right, White Peak under control, Tor and Rock under control. Yastra, you're going to need to heal up somewhere. You've basically used up all your movement, but start moving back to Val's Anvil, if you could, please. Get back on the beach and start moving there. What's worse than ants in your pants? Live grenades missing their pins. Yeah. It's not so much a pun as just a maxim for living. Lord Not Moved. Whom? Oh, right, Nightshade. Yeah, we're going to figure out what we're going to do with you. Why don't you, for right now, get into Val's Anvil? What can you recruit there? What have we got? Actually, quite a bit. Quite a bit available for recruiting here. Not exactly the things I want, but they're not bad. We've got basically all of this. In fact, it looks like we recruited this army out of this area anyway. But what could we take? I'll take a little bit of everything. Give me another Black Ark Corsair. Give me... How much missile infantry do I have? Not as much as I would like. Especially if you're going up against rats in the near future. They're going to fall to missiles pretty quickly. What else are rats terrible at? Standing and fighting. Basically, they're terrible at standing and fighting. So give me another Corsair. Okay, I would not mind having some beefier troops, but that'll do for right now. That'll do. I need to see decidedly more likes for the number of viewers right now. Thank you so much, Jess. I was clever enough to remember to like my own stream, so that worked out for me. And yes, all caps Steve is here. So here's the thing, Jess. You've come in on a bit of a pun war that's going on. It started with art, as it always does, as it continually does. It started there, but now even Bird Brains is into it, which is new. But Bird Brains definitely in there with a fighting chance. So if you see a lot of puns flying by, that's pretty much the stream today. That's pretty. It's Warhammer 2 and the stream. Yeah, no, I know you're not guilty, Andy. I'm just shocked I remember to do it myself. What does Hag Hall think I want to build? Oh, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Sure, I'll take the Den of Indulgence. Yeah, why not? We've got some money kicking around. And I'll take... Oh, do I want to take that? I kind of do and I kind of don't. You know what? I'm going to get Temple of Adioth's walls up. We've had problems there. Let's not have problems again there. And what else do you need? You don't really need much over here. Oh, Steve, that one was awful. What's the national sport of Minecraft? Boxing. Okay, not your best work again. I hope you're not kind of tapping out early here, Art. I hope you haven't used all your best material in the first few minutes of the stream, because we've got a long way to go. We've got like another hour and a half of this, so don't tap out on me now, man. You finished with your walls, so you can start making me... Oh, how is public order, though? Not as good as I would like it to be. What's your money thing? Exotic animal tamer. That's not a small amount of money. Okay, I'm going to put the money thing here, and when Vol's Anvil gets a little beefier, because Yostra's going to be sitting in Vol's Anvil, so that'll stabilize public order. That will be fine there. And when Vol's Anvil grows a little bit, which won't be too far off, we're kicking along on that, then I'll put the public order building in there. And Marathi, you're just going to hang out exactly where you are. What's damage? Probably something in Lothern. Oh yeah, we should figure out what we've inherited in Lothern. Everything. Well, start with, fixing that. And what do you have here? Sorcerer's Abode leads to the Tower of Dark Sorcery. I'll have to think about that one. Definitely the Straits of Lothern, because that's some money. That is some money right there, except I'm out of money to repair it. Oh, okay, it's going to take a while before we can get Lothern up and running, but we'll do the best we can. We'll do the very best we can with that. Can you do an ASMR video? I don't know what an ASMR video is, Space Bear. Enlighten me. Why can't you run through a campsite? You can only ran because it's past tense. Oh. Replace your bed with a trampoline. She hit the roof. Oh, yeah, see, Art, the Minecraft thing is not ranking against she hit the roof. What is an ASMR video, Space Bear? I'm not familiar with what that is. I don't necessarily know the acronym. Sabioth, I have nothing left to give you. You are so maxed out right now. I don't even know what else. You have everything down here maxed out. I guess, I think this is your last level, actually. I think the level cap is 40, so this is pretty much my last point. How about anything just to make you slightly better on fighting? How about that? Melee attack, weapon strength. Okay, there we go. Weapon strength up. We'll take that for him. Soothing tones that people fall asleep to. I want to be insulted by that, but I won't, because I do understand that's a compliment, and that's actually somebody that a new viewer and commenter said to me today. So thank you. I appreciate that. Audio sensory something something. Yes. Well, wouldn't the acronym then be ASSS? It would be an AS video. Policeman came up to me with a pencil and a piece of very thin paper. He said, "I want you to trace someone for me." Now, that's what I expect out of you, Art. That's what I expect right there. 2 windmills are standing... This is going to go on all night. 2 windmills are standing in a wind farm. One asks, "What's your favorite kind of music?" The other says, "I'm a big metal fan." I got to tell you, Art, Bird Brains coming in strong here. Coming in strong. That is a strong one. Big metal fan. ASMR doesn't actually soothe me at all. Okay, well, I don't know if I'd soothe anyone either, but I appreciate the compliment. Unassigned skill points again, probably, I was going to say Marathi, but it is indeed Yastra. Speaking of public order, Yastra, why don't we give you an extra point of that so when you do get to Val's Anvil, that will mellow out a little bit. Oh, hang on, I actually have to approve that, Space Bear, because of the acronym. Hang on. There we go. I don't know if you can do ass videos on YouTube. No, you're right. You're right. I think there's rules against that sort of thing. Okay, darn fine turn. We got Lothern. We have taken the High Elf capital. They should be wholly ashamed of that, especially because they fled beforehand. That's even better. It doesn't like new wave. Oh. Certain percentage of human experience a positive physical sensation at certain frequencies. Another portion have no sensation at all. 110 decibels, isn't it? Or megahertz or something. And I only know this because it was on Ancient Aliens yesterday during my usual Friday night Ancient Aliens marathon. I'm very much a creature of routine. So after the Friday night stream, I immediately dive into the Ancient Aliens marathon on the History Channel. I just looked it up. It stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. I like Space Bear's one better. Audio Sensory something something. That's what if I did it, that's what I'm going to call it. If I did that, if I started a whole new channel of that, that would be the name of the channel. Audio Sensory something something. You need me to do what, Lokir Fellheart? Oh, Defensive Alliance? Again, I'm not in your part of the world, so if you want to think we have a Defensive Alliance, that's totally fine. That's totally cool, but we're not really going to institute that because I don't live anywhere near you. Why can't Harry Potter tell the difference between the pot he uses to make potions and his best friend? Because they're both called Ron. I don't get that one, Birdbrains. But then I'm not a massive Harry Potter person, so maybe that's better for Harry Potter people. We're talking about Squigs. Yeah. I'm not crazy. It's not that I'm not crazy about the Greenskin faction. They're good. They have some really interesting units. They're just fussy. I'm not sure why I don't jump all over them. I just kind of don't. They do have some very interesting units, though. 2 cannibals eating a clown. First of all, does this taste funny to you? Yeah, I've heard that one. I telegraphed that one. Okay. I do get a physical response, but it's one of discomfort, not pleasure. Okay. Maybe you need to go down a megahertz or something. Yeah, as you say, though, it affects some people, but not others. According to Ancient Aliens, if you do it enough, you'll contact, Ancient Aliens, it may surprise you to know. I was in the army once, and the sergeant said to me, "What does surrender mean?" I said, "I give up." But don't. That one absolutely needed a drum roll thing, a for that. Are you guys going to go try to take the Tower of Lisanne? Because I've got my eyes on that. I kind of had my eye on that little province there, as me and the vampires carve up Ulthuan as we've been doing really well, actually, really well. We've just been slicing Ulthuan in half. I kind of had my eye on Tower of Lisanne, if you wanted to maybe let me have that. I would really appreciate that. Once Marathi's healed up, that's where she's heading, is over there. What are you guys doing? Please don't say going anywhere near the Temple of Adioth. I've had my fun with Temple of Adioth. I would really like it to remain safe, if we could, please. A man sued an airline for losing his luggage. Sadly, he lost his case. Ha! Yeah, Birdbrain's coming in strong here. Coming in strong. Oh, the Red Duke. What have you done for me recently? You want a peace treaty? Were we at war? I was not actually aware we were at war, but yeah, sure. We can totally have a peace treaty. Didn't actually know we were at war. Sorry if that was dismissive, but not a pun where I had this awful insomnia. I used to listen to rainforest ASMR sounds, or indeed audio sensory something sounds. I really like that. I almost want to start a channel just so I can call it that. Didn't help me sleep, but helped me relax. I kind of feel, because the whole, you know, people often ask me, hey, is this insomnia thing real, or is that just something you make up for a channel? No, I genuinely have insomnia. Frequently. So we've thought about doing like a white noise machine or something like that, because I notice in the summer when we have the air conditioner on, the hum of it can kind of help me sleep. So we kind of thought about doing that, but apparently didn't work for Steve, but I might give it a shot anyway. Exit signs, they're on the way out. Atoms are untrustworthy little critters. They make up everything. Art, I'm gonna tell you, you gotta up your game. Birdbrains is killing it right now. Absolutely killing it. Marathi looks like the Lady of Pain from Planescape. Yeah, I like Marathi, I really do. Going back to the whole greenskin thing, Marathi and the Dark Elves in general are Dark Elves or High Elves. Either one of them are my favorite factions to play, just because they're balanced. All of their units are very balanced, so they've got a little bit of everything, and I like that. I just like to be able to vary things up. So they got some cavalry, some missile infantry, some monsters, good artillery, good front line. They've got a little bit of everything. So do the High Elves. You, Yastra, I need you. Can you actually get right into Vol's Anvil from there? Not in that mode, but actually, if I put you into March, you might be able to squeeze in there. If I put you into March... Nope, still can't make it, but go ahead and be in March anyway. Just get over there. You kind of need... Actually, I was going to say you need to heal up. You've already healed quite a bit. I've just been on a once-in-a-lifetime holiday. I'll tell you what, never again. Since you have Insomnia 2, did it come onto you when you got older? Mine hit my late 40s. That's a good question, actually. That's, I think about that. I'm going to basically say yes, but probably not that late. Probably earlier adulthood, Andy. It's always kind of been there. Actually, now that I'm kind of thinking about it, no, I can recall as a kid a lot of not sleeping. Melatonin helped me sleep along with a 5-mile power walk. I would go with the 5-mile power walk. Exercise is really good, Steve. You're absolutely 100% correct on that. I've never done the melatonin thing, and I probably won't. I'm just one of those kind of people who thinks my body knows better than I do what should be put in it. But the exercise, I completely agree with you for. The ASMR stuff, or as Space Bear and I are now calling it, the ASSS stuff, it's kind of like a white noise kind of thing, basically. Had a dream last night about you playing Chef, and we were cutting carrots with the Grim Reaper, dicing with death. Sabioth, after that pun, I think you need to go murder something. Why don't you go assault units over here? Actually, you got a slightly better chance of assassinating this guy. You're getting a little tired, Sabioth. I know, I do use you a lot, and that was a failure, unfortunately. Maybe I should try the melatonin. I'm trying to exercise. Yeah, exercise is... I don't think anyone's not on that same page. I think that's just universal. Exercise is going to help you sleep, and it does. It's just, it's knuckling down and actually doing the exercise that is the problem. Although, the only thing, and whatever works for Steve, works for Steve. I find if I exercise earlier in the day, it's better. If I exercise late at night, I'm kind of too jazzed up from the exercise to sleep. So I like to, exercise in like late morning or early afternoon, but that still helps me sleep. Against hunting, in fact, I'm a hunt saboteur. I go out the night before and shoot the fox. Got it. Okay. Hear about the man who was buried alive. It was a grave mistake. Birdbrain's kind of bringing an A game here, Art. I hope you're scrambling right now, because I think Birdbrains has got you on the ropes. Marathi, are you healed up yet? Not yet. Okay. Let me check in with Army... Well, Army number 3 is just kind of hanging out. Ooh, although they've left the Eagle Gate unattended. Not oh, I've got a plan. I have a plan. Yastra, forget about going to Vol's Anvil. You're going north. The two of you are going to get that gate. That will really help to be able to move in and out with a degree of frequency. That would be so much easier. Army number 4 that we may send against the rats. Have we figured out monsters and Quintex yet? No, got a ways to go on that. Quite a ways to go, actually. That's fine, and I won't bother upgrading your walls right now. I'll save that money for a city that's in more imminent peril. Where did my other army go? There they are. Hi, you, Nightshade. Okay, you got some stuff going on here. We don't have any regiments of renown unlocked, do we? No. No. Okay. Anything else that I want out of you? How far away are you from better stuff? Better recruitment options here? Hey, Spast! Welcome. I saw you pop up in the chat like 45 minutes before the stream even went live. So welcome back. Welcome back. Adam loses an electron. It says, man, I really gotta keep an eye on them. Oh, bird brains. Art, you're getting crushed here. You're getting crushed. Where's Vosseros? He needs to come in on this. I phoned the local Ramblers Club today, and this bloke just went on and on. Yeah, I don't know if that's competing with keeping an eye on them. Art, you're losing ground here, man. Like the armies that we're fielding here, you're losing ground. Is Ball's Anvil part of Hag Hall? Yes. Okay. What could I upgrade here? Well, I could actually. I'll just start getting some monsters in here. We'll just get that there. They can wait. Ball's Anvil can wait. Oh, I shouldn't have spent all that money, though, because we needed to get Lothern up and running. Right. What would be the most important thing that I would get up and running right now? This one, but I can't afford it. This one. Yeah, sure. Some growth would not go amiss here. Fine, do that. Can't do any more damage buildings. Okay, next turn I got to focus on spending the money in Lothern, getting the money going, because Lothern makes a ton of money if you let it. 6:30 is the best time on a clock, hands down. Welcome back, Squig Boss. Welcome. Oh, took part in the sun tanning Olympics, just got bronze. I don't know, Art. Burn Braids is kind of walking all over this one. You know what you should expect when you leave a cat home? Cat calling. Cat calling. Like the cat is calling? Like on the phone? Because I'm going to tell you right now, Polsk, cats don't have opposable thumbs and they can't work phones. I know. I've tried to give my cat a phone. It doesn't want one. But good effort. Nonetheless, good effort. If I could toss my plushy D20 over the... Bird Brains is walking this one. Vitamin deficiency often comes with side effects like not producing melatonin, B12 deficient, and need injections every 3 months for them. Yeah, I'm not a medical professional. I do what I do, and other people do what they do. So I don't speak for anyone or try to, dear God, give any kind of advice. Except exercise, which we're all on the same page with. Exercise is good for everything. Everyone should be exercising. Everybody knows that. We just don't do it. It's very simple. I don't think there's a doctor on the planet who's going to say, nah, don't bother exercising. It's terrible for you. Trying to be the worst punter, not the best. So you've got a different scale going on there. Ask my doctor if there's a way to test my melatonin deficient. I bet there is. Like it says on the ads, ask your doctor. I have a doctor's appointment. I have a yearly checkup next month. Be poked and prodded again. And all sorts of things happen. Who are you again? I know we've got a war with Hexatl that doesn't really involve me, even though we're technically at war with them. Ooh, Vampire Coast have taken a lot of stuff down here. This whole area should belong to High Elves, but it doesn't. I think, I think Teclis got his butt handed to him down there. Interesting. Might not get past my point of defense if it's a roll of the dice. There we go. I don't really care a super amount about the war with Hexatl. So long as they stay down there, it's basically fine. I don't have any major problem with the lizards so long as they don't try to invade my territory, which they almost never do. They really don't like to come north. Why would they? That land is basically uninhabitable to them. Same way I don't want to go south. Your land is not good for me either. And Ophelin, what are you and what are you doing? You are what? Are you Claire Carond or Carond Carr? I don't remember which one you are. But you're basically not doing anything I need to be paying attention to, right? Do I have an Instagram? I actually do not, Squig Boss. I know... I try to do as much social media as I can with the channel. That's one of the ones I don't have. And I'll tell you why. I'm not really sure what I do with it. I may poke around with that. Thank you for asking. I do not. There is a Facebook. There is a Discord. Regiment of Renowned Unlocked. Witch Elves. I really don't like Witch Elves. I really don't like witch elves. There's a Twitter, yeah, there's all that stuff. Facebook, Twitter, and obviously the channel itself, including the Discord. Shameless self-promotion, all links to those are right down below in the description, but not Instagram, so not that one. Maybe I'll poke around with that in the future. I really don't like witch elves. They're just so flimsy. Overseer, okay. Casualties post-battle, that's always good for a dark elf. Nagarond, what do you want me to do with it? Form a military alliance with Nagarond. Sure. He is, from a lore perspective, my son. I don't know why we couldn't have an alliance with him. Let's see if we can just knock that out right now. Hi, son of mine. We're very friendly. Would you like to have an alliance with me? No, you would not. Do we already have one? We might already have one. Are you sure about that game? Because we might already have one. We have so many alliances with them. Okay, never mind then. We'll pick that up again. Can you come in your Discord? Of course you can. That's what it's there for. I wouldn't put it up on the channel if I didn't want people to join. You can hang out with Polsk and Birdbrains, and possibly way more puns than you might be welcome. Almost all of the elf units are fragile. I learned that the hard way playing a dark elf team in Blood Bowl. Oh, here's the thing about Blood Bowl, Andy. I now have Blood Bowl, thanks to a very generous gift from a viewer, because that viewer wants to see me and Penge play Blood Bowl. Penge is a bit of Blood Bowl expert. I am not. While I've got you, Andy, while I've got your attention, I've maybe put 90 minutes into it and failed miserably. Is there sort of a good starter faction just to learn how to play the game? Because I'm having a very hard time wrapping myself around this game. And I'm just kind of, speaking of games, let me just make sure I'm actually paying attention to the game I'm playing. Okay, Yastra, we have a new plan. You are going to get up to White Peak. Have they still left that gate undefended? They have. It's not going to be nothing to break into a gate. But with 2 armies, I think we could do that. And what do you think I want to do in Tor Anrock? What do you think I should be building? Oh, money stuff. Yes, money. Oh, no. Don't spend all your money. You got to repair a Lothern. Absolutely. It's the computer version. You've only played... Okay, so you played the tabletop. Okay. Well, the computer version is classic Blood Bowl. So I have an option to play the computer game exactly as it's played on tabletop. So if you have a starter one, like if you had to start playing all over again, what faction would you pick? That would be really good advice because I'm having a hard time. Orcs are very solid. Okay, I tried them and I got my butt handed to me by dwarves. They just walked all over me, which is interesting because they're terribly short people. Friends like the dwarves. Yeah, and I've also played as dwarves and got my butt handed to me by orcs. It's probably just because I'm kind of terrible at Blood Bowl right now. Do I like 40k? Short answer, yes. Long answer, I'm only just beginning to poke my nose into that side of the Warhammer lore. I kind of started in the old world here, and I love the old world. I'm only just kind of peeking my head around the corner at the 40k lore, so I don't know very much about it. I don't know very much about it at all, but I'm very interested in it, and I look forward to learning more about it. Lothern, let's repair something. Ideally, a thing happened. Somebody subscribed. Thank you so much. I'm kind of waiting for the 7-second delay while I'm going back and forth between 2 monitors here. But yeah, repair that because that's really important because that's money. Oh, Squig Boss, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Welcome. So yeah, hop on into the Discord if you like. That's why the link is up there. It's just us. It's actually effectively the same people you're seeing in chat right now. The exact same people you see in chat are going to be in that Discord. Largely Polsk. Polsk does most of the communicating in the Discord. So, and I mean that as a compliment, Polsk. That was not a slam. That was a compliment. Hero not move. That will likely be Sabioth. Yes. Sabioth, are you exhausted right now? How's your... Oh, no, you're pretty good. You're pretty up and awake. Why don't you just assassinate this guy, and then when we get an army a little closer... Really, Sabioth, you're better than this. Failure, thank you, RNG gods. Okay, that's fine. At least it wasn't a critical failure. I know I have damaged buildings. There's not a heck of a lot I can do about that right now. Yeah, no, as Jess says, Yoda Bauer, as you'll see her name down there. It's basically every single person you're seeing in chat right now is going to be in that Discord. It's a very regular gang that shows up, and I really appreciate that. It's like just hanging out with a group of friends every week. It's why I do these streams. Helenor, we haven't really heard from you. You're over in... Oh, you're in Velatroth's army, as I recall. Why don't you... Why don't you be a little... You know what? Just be broadly better at things. Just be a little bit better at everything that you do. And, yeah, you are in Velatroth's army. Okay. Do we want to start sieging the gate now? No. No, I don't. Because they're going to come out and try and murder me in the face, and they'll probably be pretty good at it. Do you play orcs? In Warhammer? In this? Yes, absolutely I do. The Total War Warhammer series, both 1 and 2, is basically custom made for a serial reroller like me. Damage walls. We don't want to do that right now. That's fine. Because there are so many different factions and they play very differently. Well, very differently. Many of them play very differently. Some of them play slightly differently. Who has unassigned skill points? Morathi again. Okay. So yes, I played as orcs. They're not my favorite faction to play. They're not my favorite faction. I have played them though. So yeah, very much knowledgeable about what to do with the orcs in the Total War series. They're a weird faction to play. You know what it is? They're kind of an advanced level faction to play, in my opinion. You have to be really good at playing the orc faction. Whereas with the Dark Elves or the High Elves, you only kind of have to be half good. Which is why I'm playing Dark Elves, so I can play mostly casual. There are more difficult ones. Like I would say the Skaven are probably one of the hardest factions to play well. But, oh, hang on, there's a random fact with Bird Brains. Bird Brains, are you off puns? We're back to random facts now. Okay. The SR-71 Blackbird was designed with leaking fuel, because when it gets up to speed, the body would heat up and expand, which would stop the leak. So a designed leak. That's a little lazy, I think. There's a leak, it'll be fine. Why don't you start getting your army a little bit better, Morathi? Let's keep down this. I think I've pretty much got the spells that I want you to have, so just be a little bit better at your army. Let's beef them up a little bit. And how is your army, by the way? Still got a little bit of healing to do. And then we're definitely moving against the Tower of Lysanne because they are beefing that army up, and that's not okay. How's the garrison over here? One of the reasons I hate elves, the OP in the Warhammer universe, yes, I broadly agree with you. I don't know about the RPG. I don't know about that. I can only really speak to the Total War series. They're a little OP. They are very OP in the early game. In the early game, they just wreck everything. In the later game, when everyone else gets their higher tier units and armies, they can be taken. I've had my butt handed to me as high elves by other factions. So they're not... I mean, they are OP, but they're not as OP as where you're only going to pick the high elves because you know you can win every single time. What was I doing over here? Oh, yeah, looking at your garrison. Wow. It's actually, it's not nothing for a garrison. I mean, it's not great. But that garrison plus that army, because your army's coming along. And you've got a dragon, right. You're the one with the dragon. Super. That's fantastic. Last time you got 2 in a row. Yeah, no, I actually did know a couple of the random facts with Bird Brains last time. So yeah, you're gonna have to keep upping your game, Bird Brains, which I think you've definitely done on the pun end of things. Okay, end that turn. Got to try to remember to spend the money that we get getting Lothern back up and running. Because the faster we get Lothern up and running, the more money we're going to make, because Lothern makes stupid money. Just crazy amounts of money. I mean, the only reason to take it is for the money and for the bragging rights of taking the High Elf home city. And who are you again? Oh, you're... Okay, now I know who you guys are. That's fine. And then we're going to have a think about what we're going to do with the rats up here. I don't really like going to war with the Skaven because the AI is way better at playing Skaven than I am. Military alliance. Sure, yeah, why not? You are nowhere near me. Chances are excellent, Lokir, that we're never even going to meet each other. But sure, we can have a military alliance. That's fine. In the RPG, elves are basically double as strong as any other race. Okay, yeah, I don't know the RPG, so I will defer to you on that one. But yeah, in the Total War universe, I mean, technically they're only in Warhammer 2, and then, of course, obviously in Mortal Empires, we get all the factions. They're definitely OP at the beginning of the game because they're archers. It's all about their range. They have the highest range archers, so they can just stand back and destroy things. I've had whole enemy armies destroyed before they even got to my front line, just with the archers. They would just come through a hail of arrows. They didn't even stand a chance. Skaven used to be wicked OP in the 90s and 100s. They are the zeros. They still are. They're OP depending on how you play them, Andy. They're like advanced class, basically. They're really, really tricky to play well. Many a true nerd did it. He really got good at the Skaven, and he used them exactly as they should be used. But they have basically no cavalry. I mean, maybe you can kind of count the rat ogres, but not really. No cavalry. Their front line is garbage, even at high levels. So you got to play them as skirmishers plus artillery. So your strength is in your artillery. Their artillery is just stupid crazy strong. And then you've got to skirmish the units, so you're basically holding everyone in place while you're hitting them with your artillery. So it's a little dance while you're slamming everyone with high-level artillery. Very difficult to play well. Very difficult. Your friend was really good at them. Yeah. If you're good at it, they can wreck. If you're good at the Skaven, if you're good at playing them, they can absolutely destroy things. It's just that their front line is so flimsy, and they're really prone to breaking. Because they're rats. That's kind of like a lore thing. They are very, very prone to losing morale and running away. You want me to join war against Harganath? Where are they? Yeah, Karon Kar. I'm going to go with a broad no on that. Because I don't know who the #1 ranked strength in the world is, seeing as I'm #2, but it looks like it might be them. They seem to own the entire north of this continent. So I'm going to go ahead and say no, we're not going to go to war with them. Not on your terms, anyway. I may investigate them later, but not on your terms. Lore-wise, the Skaven are more numerous than all the other races combined. Yeah, no, absolutely they are. And that's another way that the Skaven can be OP, is their sheer numbers. Absolute numbers. And of course, in Warhammer 2, they have the amazing Menace Below ability, where they can just summon a unit out of the ground anywhere on the map, pretty much. So you can just pop an enemy, or pop a unit up right in front of the enemy, or right behind them, right in the middle of them. You can easily surround them. Their numbers are reflected in the gameplay of Warhammer 2. I think they did a great job of kind of showing that the Skaven are just, well, a horde of rats. That's basically what they are. Who got an Overseer? Nobody. Okay, and just a random Overseer turned up. That's fine. All right, Polsk, later. Thank you, man. Thank you for popping by. Oh, hang on. We got another random fact with bird brains here. The SR-71's airframe was loosely fitted together as if they were put together properly. The heat generated in flight would cause the airframe to expand, which would crack. Yeah, actually, that makes total sense. You're going to want to have expansion joints. Heat does that. That's not just airframes. That's lots of things. Buildings, streets, all of those things. Marathi, are you healed up yet? Please say yes. You basically are. Money. Spend my money. Spend my money in Lothern. Hang on. Spend my money in Lothern. Actually, we're doing okay with that. Do I need your little horsey cavalry thing? Not super a lot. And yeah, if I got that to level 3, I'd have bolt throwers down there. That's not the worst idea in the world. What else you got kicking around, Lothern, that I could be... How about some walls? This is going to be a hotly contested area. Let's make sure we get all the beefy walls and defenses we can get in Lothern. I want this garrison to be able to stand up to literally anything without an army standing in here. So what else? Can I put up another set of walls? No, I can't do that. All right. Well, I guess, yeah, go ahead and repair your military infrastructure. It won't kill us to have that down there. Maybe we'll recruit another army down here. We've definitely got the money to float it. Seeing as, speaking of recruiting another army, Quintex, are you done with your thing yet? Not quite. Wow, 2 more turns to get the dragons. All right, well, fine. Keep plugging along here then. And Nightshade, what are you up to these days? Not a lot. Not a lot. I kind of want to get you an assassin or something, but we can't really do that here. Can you swing down to Hag Hall, please? Just swing down to Hag Hall if you could. Let's see what's going on down there. Okay, Hag Hall. What have you got available? Well, actually, you've got an empty spot for a start. That's unacceptable. Why don't you have nothing at all? Why don't you have nothing at all, actually, Hag Hall? You could have not a lot. We've pretty much got all our bases covered here. You may as well... I don't even really need the growth. Because everything's all grown up. Everything's fine. So, why don't we have... Anything that would give me money would be great. But nothing is really going to do that. Here we go, slave pens. I won't be able to get it up to level 4, but slave pens. Sure, have that. Have that. And then I've kind of just blown all my money. But in theory, what could I recruit here? A Death Hag. Not an assassin. Okay, Death Hag's not the worst thing in the world. That's okay. Well, we'll get one of those next turn. Sabioth, why don't you start poking the bear here? Are you better at assassinating now? Please say yes. Thank you, Sabioth. About freaking time. No one panic. I switch back to my normal self. Oh no! Yoda Bear has become Jess. It's all gone horribly, horribly wibbly. Welcome back, Jess. Welcome back. I was trying to watch Couchbum's stream earlier this morning, and he's moved over to Mixer. No, I don't have a Mixer account, so I had to set one up, and it gave me just a randomly generated name, and it took us no end of time to figure out how to switch it back to a name that CB would actually recognize. So, no poking bears. No, don't poke Space Bear. Don't poke Space Bear. Space Bear and King Starstream are awesome, and everyone should just be terribly, terribly nice to them all the time. What do I need to do down here? Let's keep moving Yastra up. You can actually get right to the Eagle Gate. And be okay, here's how this is going to go. Velatroth, you are going to, first of all, get out of March stance, because that's silly. You're going to lay siege to the Eagle Gate. And then you're going to set up some gear. It's all going to be fine. Oh, we can't actually set up gear here. That's fine. Just encircle them. Just kind of hang out there. And while we're doing that, I'm going to bring Yastra up for reinforcements. Because now Yastra can get right up close here. Perfect. If they come out swinging from the Eagle Gate, then we will be able to hopefully wreck them. What is their garrison? It's beefy, but what exactly is it? Ooh, it's a little bit of everything. Bolt throwers, eagles, gate guards. Those guys are... Well, you know what? I was going to say those guys are really tanky. They're not. They have good range. Game's not kidding about that. 180 is great range on that. Decent missile damage. Not exceptional, but decent. Not the greatest armor in the world, though. I mean, 50 armor is not no armor, but it's not great armor. What else you got kicking around? Swordmasters? Okay, they're beefy. White Lions, kind of beefy. Gate guards, again, a lot of gate guards. Some silver helms, but missile infantry will take them down, although they do have a lot of armor. And some basic archers. Okay. If they come out swinging, we've got that. We've got that all day long. I am not worried about that. Now, what do I do with the Tower of Lisanne? I wouldn't mind having a 4th army down here. How is your army doing, by the way? Oh, they've got Sisters of Avalorn in there. Oh, those things just wreck. Those are the best units. Those things just destroy everything they see. Armor-piercing missiles, Bows of Avalorn, which means they're magic missiles, basically. And they set fire to you, which is a morale loss. Those Sisters of Avalorn just destroy anything in their path. Back to nothing. I know we have a damaged building. Who's got unassigned skill points? It can't possibly be Sabioth. I think he's maxed out. Oh, Sarah. Okay. Why don't you? You're a sorceress. It wouldn't be the worst idea if you had a flying mount. That would be a pretty good mount for you. Then you could move around and cast spells quickly. And you've got your high-level spells, including just randomly summoning a Manticore, which is awesome. You're going to have a Dark Pegasus. I think it would be a good idea if a sorceress could move around quickly, casting spells. Or, indeed, summoning Manticores, because, you know, why not? Okay, turn counter. This'll take a while. Everybody get comfy. Grab a sandwich if you need to. Hexodal, what are you up to? Hopefully not coming north. Although my southern border is very well defended in terms of garrisons and walls, I think they'd have a hard time pushing through. Although, saying that out loud, lizards can push through just about anything because they won't die. They're like dwarves. They're basically the new dwarves. They're just tanks that have insane morale and will not die under any circumstances. Karond Kar, is that your only settlement left, Karond Kar? Because you and I have talked about Confederation before, and you've refused it. No, I just saw another one as we flashed by there. You and I have talked about Confederation, and you haven't been into it. I think we should talk about it again, because you seem to be losing ground up in the north there, and I'd like to help you by swallowing your civilization whole and making it my own. Oh, yeah, Teclis lost everything down here. Everything. High Elves are not having a good game. And I didn't even do all the damage to Ulthuan. I want that to be noted. Yes, I attacked Ulthuan, but the vampires were there first, and they were doing a much better job than me. Random fact with bird brains, the RB-36D Peacemaker is an American spy plane based off the B-36. It was used in the 1950s, had 23 cameras and a small darkroom. Oh, wow. Where a photo technician could develop the photos in flight. Yes, 1950s. You had to develop film. Right, that was a thing we used to do. And we had rotary phones. I don't actually remember the 50s, but that was a thing. You still had to do it in the 70s, so there it is. 23 cameras and a darkroom. I have limited photography experience, and I have developed my own film. I'm trying to imagine the difficulties of developing film in like a bouncing, turbulent plane. That doesn't seem super fun, per se. Especially as you're dealing with some pretty heavy chemicals back there, too. Whatever worked for you back then with spy planes. I suppose that was the best you're going to get. I suppose it's slightly better than just shooting someone in a rocket over and going, hey, I see a thing down there. I'll tell you about it when the rocket lands. You are Clark Harrond, right? Yeah, I don't really care about you. Back to Karond Kar. Yes, I do care about you guys. I would like to see how much territory you have, because you're on the other side of the Skaven. That's the neat thing. You're on the other side of the Skaven. We could kind of box them in. I definitely want to chat with Karond Kar. I think we need to talk about Confederation with them. Also, you'll have to avoid enemy air defense. Yeah, you don't want to be trying to develop film while you're being shot at with a rocket. That seems broadly terrible. So, yeah, do that. Do that. Okay, back to me. Lord not moved, that's fine. What's going on in Hag Hall here? What is the problem? What is the issue here? 2,000 experience for Nightshade if we lecture them on the law. That's good. What is call for a feast? Is that public order? Yeah, thought so. Punish everyone. Lords have a chance to lose 2 loyalty. That is a very tempting 10,000 gold, but there's no way I'm going to sacrifice loyalty. I don't want to even deal with a rebellion right now. And I'm certainly not going to have Nightshade wounded. No, just the bonus experience for Nightshade is fine. That's totally fine. The Americans who like to bomb all the others, we're not the only country guilty of that, Hawk. We're not the only country guilty of bombing people. Other countries do it too. And as a reminder, we don't do politics. We're not going to get into any sort of contest about which country is right or wrong. Usually mine is wrong. I agree with you on that. Oh, hang on. Is that Tyrion? Yeah. Tyrion, I need to keep an eye on you too. I kind of thought the vampires had you under control, but it's just a little seesaw match with you guys, isn't it? Vampires lose ground, you lose ground, vampires lose ground, you lose ground. Unfortunately, it looks like they're losing more ground than you. That kind of puts me in a bit of a sticky position, because now Lothern is right between 2 high elf armies that I kind of don't want to deal with. I only wanted to pick off one at a time. And interestingly, the Eagle Gate has not come out to play. Interesting maneuver on their part. I could float a 5th army. I could absolutely float a 5th army. And how's Falls Anvil doing for public order? Basically stable, but losing a little bit. Okay, I can cope with that. Torsethe, do you have any public order buildings I should be building? No, because we were going to put that in Val's Anvil when Val's Anvil grows. All right. Anything in Lothern I need to be repairing again? Yeah, if I repair all of this stuff, I could probably get a pretty strong army down here. The basic infrastructure is here. You know 40k, but do you know Kiltem? I don't. No, again, I vaguely poked my nose into 40k, so what that is, I do not know. American spy planes were the ultimate trolls. The U-2 went too high for the Russians. When that failed, the Blackbird came along and said, haha, I'm too fast this time. So no, Squig, I do not know Kiltem. Kiltem to Kilterm. I'm sorry, I'm reading that on a second monitor. That's a little farther away than I really want it to be. So if I'm not reading that correctly, do please forgive me on that. What else could we pop down here? I do really kind of want to get the monster thing. If we get the monsters in here, then we could field a pretty darn decent army right out of Lothern. Straight out of Lothern, as NWA might have said, if they were into Warhammer, which I'm going to go ahead and say they probably weren't. Can I... Oh, Claire Carond or Karen Carr, one of the two. One of the two. Yeah, you guys. You guys. Who are you again? You're Karen Carr. Okay, that's what I thought you were. Let's chit-chat. Let's chit-chat about things. We are trusted friends, Karen Carr. First of all, how many territories do you own? Just those two. Would you maybe like to consider confederating with me? Not right now, you wouldn't. Okay. How about military access? You seem really keen on that. Yeah, you're fine with that. Any movement on confederation? No. Okay. We're going to talk about that later, Karen Carr. We're going to keep offering... You know what? I'm just going to offer it just to see if it flies. It's a very low success chance. No, didn't think it would. But we're going to keep moving in that direction. Because you just have two tiny little settlements, and there's no reason we shouldn't own those. So, Hag Hall, yes, I was going to get you a Death Hag, right? That's what we want to get for you. Yeah, give me one of them. What's your trait? Death Team. Oh, sorry. Okay, Team. Got it. Okay, that does make a little more sense. Yes, no, I'm not familiar with that, Squig. So you are cunning. Oh, poison attacks. Yay. I like that. You're vicious. A little bit of defense, a little bit of attack. Oh, you do armor-piercing damage, though. I do like me some armor-piercing damage, Lillian. And you got a pretty good name that I can pronounce, which is not always the case with the Dark Elves. So, Lillian, you're in. You are going to join up with Nightshade's army next turn, because you have no movement points left. And Nightshade, what could we do to just get you your last slot filled here? Pretty good on missile infantry. Pretty good front line. It's a pretty good army. It's not a great army, but it's a pretty good army, all things considered. Dark Riders with shields. Maybe I should just get you one flyer. Yeah, I'll get you one unit of Harpies, just to have a flying unit. In case we run across artillery, flying units are great to just sneak around the line and take out the artillery pretty easily. Alright, Lord Not Move, that's going to be Yastra. And actually, while you're here, Yastra, why don't you go into encampment stance, or whatever that's called for you guys. Well, go into regular stance, first of all. And then go into channeling. That's what I was thinking of. Just to make sure if anyone pokes at you, you'll heal it right off. And what else needs to happen? Unassigned for Nightshade, right? Because I just gave you a ton of experience. Not surprised there. You are pretty low level, aren't you, Nightshade? Well, you are new. You are new to the team. Have, oh, Flock of Doom? What's Wildheart? Increase to power reserves. That's pretty boring. What are your high-level spells? Do you get a nice hex there. That's good. And you get the summoning Manticore thing, which is pretty darn cool. But no, let's just keep you with public order because we might be going to war and we might need to take some settlements. Oh, and you get a second one because you've got so much experience. Great. Why don't you have Dreaded Slaver? So we have a few more slaves kicking around. And who hasn't moved? Oh, Sabioth. Sabioth, yeah, sure. Why don't you keep doing things to these guys? Oh, except you're super tired now. You're super tired. Oh, Sabioth is very sleepy right now. Anyone over here we could assassinate? No. They don't have any heroes kicking around, unfortunately. Okay, head in this direction. If nothing else, I just want you to keep an eye on that area. I just want to see what's going on over there. Hopefully the ridiculous amount of vampiric corruption that the vampires have put in place is hindering the High Elves coming back into this world. Or at least at the very minimum, they've got to be suffering attrition anywhere they go. So end that turn. Excellent. And now we're probably... Oh, there's a hero right there I could be assassinating. Now he's going to come down and poke Marathi. Oh no, he's going for... You going for Sabioth? Yeah, you actually assassinated Sabioth. Sabioth! Come on, man, you're better than that. Alright, well, Sabioth's going to be out of the game for a little while. Well, a little while, 4 turns, but 4 turns nonetheless. And now we have to see all of Hexotl's nonsense. Let me actually just put it on high speed mode there. There we go. That'll kick it along a little bit faster. I really don't care about the war going on with Hexotl. Even though they're at war with me, they're not really anywhere near me now, are they, game? No, they're not. Yeah, total F for Sabioth, Jess. And Sabioth is the highest level character I've got in this game because he's so good at everything, except apparently noticing when someone's going to stab him in the face. I don't know how he missed him. The other guy was riding a gigantic eagle. How did you miss that, Sabioth? Well, you know what? That's fine. There's not a lot going on down there. I really just wanted him to be a spy, just have eyes on the area, but it's fine. Just a little 4-turn nap and he'll be back. Yes, we know Sabioth was assassinated. We're very clear about that. Thank you, and I know he was wounded. Thank you very much. Does mean I actually don't have any other heroes down here. I suppose the phrase hero in Dark Elf is not really correct, but I don't have any other agents down here. How about that? Okay, let's get your level 1 monster thing going on. Because with the rest of the military infrastructure we've got in place, I can do a decent army down here. I could recruit a hero here. Actually, can I? I might be tapped out on that. Hang on. Oh, I can get another assassin. We can just get another assassin going right now. We'll have a replacement for Sabioth. It'll be terrible, but we'll have one. Malicious, what is that? Construction costs down. Not so great. Leadership up. That's good. Magic item drop chance up. Good. It's all good. It's not great. You know, I don't really need another assassin. I kind of don't. That's just really spending money I don't need to be spending. I'd rather concentrate on this army. Yeah, this army's pretty much ready to go right now. I was going to say you have another slot, but you don't because you're waiting to embed. There we go. Now we have a full army. Now we can start the march north. Now we're going to see if we feel like going to war with the rats. Do they still have those 3 basic areas? Yeah, they do. There's more of them up here. And that's... Oh, and there's more of them up here. That's basically okay. It's a very controlled area. They've been penned in by everyone else. And it doesn't look like they're having a whole lot of fun trying to expand. Everyone else around here we're super friendly with. Okay. Okay, interesting. Lord Not Move, that'll be Yastra. We don't care about that. Alright, very quick turn there. Because we're kind of just waiting. Okay, this is what kind of one of the things I was waiting for. What is Lothern doing? What is Tyrion doing? Heading out, trying to... Oh, you tried to take out those vampires. That did not work out well for you. And you just left Angariel completely exposed. Completely exposed, Tyrion. That was dumb. That was a dumb move on your part. You should not have... I don't care how highfalutin high elf you think you are. Don't go up against a full stack of vampires on the ocean. That's literally their territory. Bad move, Tyrion. Good move for me. We might get more of Ulthuan than I thought we were going to get. That'd be fantastic. I mean, if I ended this game owning all of Ulthuan as a Dark Elf, that's a good move. I've done it. I've done it before in a campaign. It feels good. It feels satisfying when you wipe the High Elves off the map somehow. Karon Carr, we're going to talk again. Oh, except you guys are... Well, I was going to say, you guys are at war with these guys, but I'm not. So if I confederate with you, that will not be a problem, because I will be you, you will be me, And we won't be at war with them, long story short. And Hexodal, let's speed this up a little bit. I really want to get back to Angariel, because Tyrion just left that wide open. He just threw open the door and said, I'm going to go commit suicide by attacking a full-stack vampire army. You go ahead and take Angariel. Thank you, I will. Leaves Lothern a little bit exposed, but we should have a super, super beefy garrison there. And our army will be one step away. If that other army comes down and tries to get into Lothern, they're not going to be able to walk in the front door. And I will be able to swoop down and reinforce that very easily. Not even a problem. Thank you, Tyrion, for being a dummy. A complete and utter dummy. Okay, so mission issued. What do you want me to do? You want me to raid Hexodal? Probably not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and say I'm probably not going to do that. And we've unlocked... We've only just unlocked that right? Really? That's odd. What rights do we have kicking around right now? I mean, obviously all of them. I could get a Black Ark. I don't really ever use them effectively, but I could get one, just to have one. That'd kind of be my 5th army right there. What else could I be doing with my time? I don't really have a huge public order issue right now that I'm aware of, and the lords are pretty loyal. I'd rather wait until there was some sort of crisis that I needed to react to before I spend the slaves on that. Do I really need any of this right now? I'm going to go with a loose no. A loose no. Hang on, random fact with bird brains. In 1943, the USS William Porter was tasked to escort the USS Iowa, which was on its way to Africa, carrying President Franklin D. Roosevelt to attend a conference. And I will wait for the second part while I go poke the bear that is Angariel. Sorry, Space Bear, not you, Angariel. We're not really poking it. We're probably just going to walk right in. It's a level 2 settlement. You have, like, no garrison. Oh, Tyrion, that was, like, the stupidest move on your part. Let me just... How's my garrison at Lothern? Very beefy. Very, very beefy. And we have walls. Yeah. Sorry, Tyrion, that you're a dummy, but I'm just going to go ahead and grab Angariel by just walking right through it. Oh, what a surprise. What a surprise. A complete overwhelming victory for me. I think I'll fight it anyway. I'm going to fight this battle because Tyrion was a dummy. And I am going to shame him by slaughtering the army that he just abandoned, basically. Not the first time the High Elves have done that today. Let's just leave. I know you were trying to do something heroic. 9 out of 10 park rangers don't recommend poking bears. And the 10th park ranger is no longer with us. Oh, you beat me to it, Space Bear. You beat me to it. I was heading down that road with you, but you beat me there. Alright, sure, I'll gamble for a little bit of magic. I don't need it, but that'll be okay. Oh, we got a good chunk of magic out of that. Excellent. Alright, well, let's slaughter some elves. High elves, that is, not our elves. We like our elves. Oh, give me, I don't know, some bolt throwers? Right about here. And let's make sure you are on that. Now, what is your range going to be on that? Are you going to be covered well? Yeah, you'll basically be okay with that. Let's actually move those up a little bit more. How about we move those to sort of here-ish? That should give me a little better angle. Okay, so how many things do we need to do here? This, and this. All need... No, not all those people. Oh, I hate it when you do that, game. One more time. Bolt throwers. Right here. Right here. Yeah, great minds indeed, Space Bear. Great minds indeed. That, and that. First of all, off skirmish mode, because trust me, missile infantry, you're not going to need it. You can go over there and be a nice surprise attack, if we indeed get that far. You guys can hang out right there. Let's put you right up front, and you off to the side. More halberds over here, and yeah, over here will be fine. And then let's just follow that up with a couple of you guys right here. None of this is even going to be necessary. These guys are going to fall down like water. Oh, and War Hydra. Don't forget War Hydra. In fact, I think I think there's a very decent chance Warhydra could just do this by himself. Love the story from the Canadian in the Tropico stream about bears and pigeons. Indeed. Hang on. Pit of Shades. Okay, yeah, good. Start the battle. Start the battle, and what's my range? Are they going to be in range momentarily? Yes, they are. Oh, they're just walking into a shooting gallery. This is almost sad. Although, I say that, they're going to have range on me with those bows. They're absolutely going to have range on me, except we're going to wreck them right now. But once they get in range with those bows, in fact, I should actually be reasonably smart about this. Send you guys over here, because you're kind of on the wrong side now. And then, eventually, we'll just send Warhydra in to destroy everything. Where's Pit of Shades again? Thank you. What's your... Wow, you have garbage range on that. That's fine. It's all gonna work out. Come on. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Alright, Marathi, just move up a little bit, please. It's just not working out for you there, Marathi. Okay, you should be in a little better position now. There you go. Go ahead and Pit of Shades that if you could, please. Warhydra, time to charge. I know you're charging into Spear Infantry, which is a terrible idea under normal circumstances. However, I feel it's all going to be fine. It's all going to be 100% fine here. Yeah, you guys all charge down there. They're basically broken at this point. Marathi, what have you got left in the tank here? Anything we can do? Yeah, do your little miasma thing. Oh, they're already broken. It's a slaughter. It's an absolute slaughter. They're already broken. They're already fleeing. That was just mean on my part. That was just mean. Oh, hang on. Here's part 3. To take evasive action. Oh, I think I missed part 2. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Because the president being on board, an order of radio silence was ordered, so when a depth charge accidentally fired off the deck, the USS William Porter, the Iowa, and other escorts take evasive action as a U-boat was thought to be in the area, and because of the radio silence, the William Porter couldn't let the Iowa know it was a mistake. Sounds like the second act of a movie. That sounds like that should have been a movie somewhere. Why are these people not giving up? Oh, there we go. Victory. Okay. That's more like it. Did we actually lose anyone at all? Yeah, actually we did. We took a little damage to our Dark Rider shields. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yep, decisive victory. Not super surprised by that. That was a slaughter. That was not even a fight. Any damage we took will be healed up now. Basically, coming out the door, we will heal up that damage. So not worried about that. And now, we just move on to the next town. If I play this right, we could get the whole of this province. If you want to watch a good war and... Das Boot. Yeah, no. The second you said good war movie, I saw that one coming. I think most people universally agree that's one of the best war movies ever in the history of war movies. I call you William Porter, the WP to save space. Okay, fair enough, Bird Brains. Will do. Thank you, actually, because people put acronyms up and I don't know what they are. Like the ASMR, or as we will now call it, the ASSS, the Audio Sensory Something Something. That would be a great channel. The Audio Sensory Something Something channel. Just things to fall asleep to, something something. Yeah, we'll totally be taking this over. I can probably take the public order hit right now. I hope I can. What does a Pearl of Infinite Blakeness do for a living? No, okay. +8 leadership, immune to psychology. That'd be good to give to an agent of some sort. Achieve victory from multiple offensives. Yep, we certainly did do that. You're not wrong about that game. Now, I say I could take the public order hit. Yeah, I totally can. Oh, I can absolutely afford that public order. That's going to be fixed next turn, and it's already good anyway. Yay! What's next? Do I go on to the Shrine of Assyrian? Well, no. I don't go on to the Shrine of Assyrian, because those are my allies right now. Right now, anyway. Unless... maybe I just hang out here in Angariel. Oh, they've beefed up their army. They've beefed up their army quite a bit. How's the thing going over on the gate here, guys? How are we doing over here? Okay, plugging along. Plugging along. What do you think I want to build in Toranrock? More monsters? Yeah. You're right. I do want to build that. Thanks for thinking of me, game. That's exactly what I wanted to build. And army number... did we already move you? Army number 4 or 5, as the case may be? Have we moved you yet? No. We have not. Why don't you just go hang out up here? Why don't you hang out right here, and we're just going to kind of look at the Skaven and kind of feel them out. What's your name there? Lillian, my new agent here. You can't actually get anywhere. Fine, we'll do that next turn. Lord move, that's Yastra. That's not a problem. Marathi gets a level up. Ooh, what do we want to do with you, actually, Marathi? What do I want to do with you? Locked by skill, Insidious. Okay. Huh. Okay, because I took that, I can't get that. Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair game. I get it. After the depth charge mishap, the captain of the Iowa wanted to impress the president with a torpedo drill by firing dummy torpedoes at the Iowa. But the WP accidentally fired a live torpedo. So the third act of the movie, Bird Brains, is just sort of a comedy of errors involving the president. There's a movie here. There's a dramedy, I think, here. Server dying. No, Treaded Slaver, good. Line breaker. You know what? Let's just have your front line be a little tiny bit beefier. That'd be okay. And Count Noctilus, you've taken a lot of hits. Did Tyrion do that to you? Tyrion did better than I thought. I mean, he lost, but he did pretty darn good. He wrecked Noctilus's army. I would assume this is Angariel. Yep, let's repair up Angariel. Do I want the port right now? I mean, yes, because I want the money. But it's actually not a ton of money from this port. It will be, eventually. I'd rather have walls here right now. Except you're only level 1, so I'm not going to get walls right now. But I will, because I'll have the population to do it. Okay, putting all that aside, Angariel is getting walls, eventually. Because I need all of these cities to be super well protected. The High Elves aren't surrendering everything. Although with Tyrion out of the picture, this is pretty much their only major army that I'm aware of. Oh, except do I see one over there? No, that's just the Eagle Gate itself. Oh, I think she's coming up to try and reinforce the Eagle Gate. That would be a fight. But now you've left your other settlement unattended, haven't you? This is the mistake the High Elves keep making in this game. I get that you're trying to reinforce that place. That's great. And you're going to do a great job. That's going to be a heck of a fight, if that's your plan. But now you've left the Tower of Lisanne unguarded. And we just saw this with Angariel. What did I do? Walked in the front door. Polsk is back for the third time to insert funny reference here, but won't be here for long. Well, welcome back. Of course, welcome back. And you're, welcome for as long as you're able to be here. After the tour, oh my god, it keeps going. Bird Brains, this is the record for longest random fact with Bird Brains ever. I've got to feel that it is. After the torpedo was fired, the WP tried to warn the Iowa about the torpedo, but because of the radio silence, the WP used a signal lamp, but it delivered the wrong message. So this is a total comedy right now. This is a total comedy, except, it's horrible because people are dying and explosions and things, and the president is involved. Lokir, hi. You want military access and you're going to pay me for it? Great. Super. Fantastic, Lokir. You're nowhere near me. You're not anywhere near where I live. But yeah, totally. Give me 1,000 for military access. That means nothing because you don't need to access my area. And I don't need to access yours. I'm not going down there. Certainly no time in the near future am I going anywhere near that part of the world. But you're welcome to it. And more from Hexodal. Okay, so it's basically the focus of this is the Hexodal war that's going on in Lustria. I'm just checking Bird Brains' fact to make sure I've got them all. Yeah, the 5th one. All right, I'm on number 5. All right, I'm awaiting number 6 in this sort of World War II comedy that's going on here. And Greenskins, Vampire Counts, they're not anywhere near us. None of that matters. Von Karstein, not anywhere near us. Barrow Legion, definitely not anywhere near us. Norska could be near us if they felt like it. Bretonia, no. No, I'm not crazy about the Bretonians. I'd kind of like to wipe them off the face of the earth. They're snooty like the High Elves. Do you like kit bashing? What exactly do you mean by that, Squig? What do you mean by kit bashing? Oh, Precedent of Servitude. Okay. Lord Recruitment Capacity +1. I totally forgot we were even researching that. But sure, what can we get into now? Ooh, yeah, we're into some high-level stuff. Now, recruit convicts. Upkeep down for Dreadspears, Shards, and Bleak Swords. Okay. Instrument of War. What does that lead into, though? Oh, armor up for some good units. Armor up. Campaign speed up. Yeah, we should probably take Instrument of War. That in and of itself is not super awesome, but it leads into some good armor upgrades. We will take that. Thank you very much. You go to level 2. Oh, I accidentally repaired the harbor. I thought I was hitting the demo button, but I repaired it. Fine. That's totally fine. We'll have the harbor, and then 3 turns from now we'll be able to get the walls up. That, or at least get the garrison better. Not walls up right now, but garrison better. Okay, what do I do about this lady? Bel Lekai, if that indeed is how your name is pronounced. The WP was backing up. The captain of the WP decided to break radio silence and informed the Iowa there was a live fish in the water, so the Iowa took a sharp turn. I don't know how to explain. Okay, if anyone else does, let us know. I don't specifically know what Squig means by kit bashing, so if someone else knows, please go ahead and, fill me in. Fill me in. I feel, Birdbrains, I'm not a military historian, but I feel the radio silence thing, even with the president aboard, I think somebody should have gone to the president and said, hey, Mr. President, we've got kind of a crisis. We're totally breaking radio silence right now. Sorry, because we're about to shoot our own people. I feel that could have been dealt with a lot earlier on. You guys, not Velatroth, Yastra, you can't get... Can you get over here? Can you technically go through the gate? I feel that you can. Yeah, you can make it there. I mean, not in that range, not in that movement stance, rather. Yeah, you can walk right through. What's sitting in Tor Elrir? Ooh, that's level 4, with walls, and no garrison. I mean, not a great garrison, but not no garrison. Probably better. Or, different idea. Different idea. What if we just abandon the Eagle Gate and go smashy this army? That's an even better idea. Because the gate's not going to generate an army. There's no military infrastructure there. Ooh, I kind of like the sound of that. So, theoretically, Yastra, in normal stance, you could get to right here. And if I broke the siege, the other army could get to right there. Yeah, here's what we're doing here. Here's how this is going to go down. I've totally changed my plan on the Eagle Gate. The president was informed of this. He asked the Secret Service attendee to wheel his wheelchair to the side of the ship so he could watch. Can you read them all at once, please? Can I not, Birdbrains? Would that be okay? I would, because that's a lot of scrolling and reading, and I've already read them. If I'm just gonna go ahead and say, if I could not, I would really appreciate that, because they're way up there, and I kind of have read them all. And I've certainly got the gist of them. I certainly understand what was going there. It was a grand comedy of errors that I think is actually kind of funny. Velatroth, abandon the siege. Abandon the siege. We're gonna not siege these guys. Break the siege. And how far can you get now? Oh, not as far as I would actually like you to. Okay. That kind of broke your movement. Fine. If you go into March. Oh, I may have just kind of messed myself up here. That's basically okay. Basically okay. We're gonna huddle back here. Yeah, there you go. Do some high-tech editing. You can figure out a way to put those all together at once. So yeah, just do some high-tech editing there, and chat is not super chatty right now. I bet if you bang those all out, they'd all show up at once anyway. Cut and paste. Cut and paste. That's the answer to everything. Cut and paste, copy and paste. Marathi, you are 100% fine, and they've let Port Elistor pretty much unguarded. Why can you... What's your problem with moving? What's going on over here? Do they have that under siege? No. No, they don't. Okay, if we wanted to maybe walk into Port Elistor, what would the implication... They've got walls, so we're not going to walk right in. Where's Torfinu? Oh, it's all the way up there. Okay. They put walls up in Port Elistor. Right. So how about... Is there anything going to come behind me? Probably not. I think we're pretty safe from behind right now. So go ahead and Just go start attacking Port Elisor. Yeah, go. What's the problem, Marathi? What's your deal? Why are you getting stuck? Go attack Port Elisor. There you go. No, don't sweat it right now, Marathi. Just put a few engines together and put one of those together and continue the siege. Just do that for right now. And then, how much military do we have down here in terms of military infrastructure? I think I'm almost in a position I can put together a decent full stack army right here from Lothern. And I've got the surplus to float that too. Ooh, 5,000. Just for argument's sake, what kind of lords have we got kicking around in this area? Yeah, Birdbrains is threatening to fire you, Pulse, so you should go and read them. I read them all. I read all of them, so you should go do that too. You're cruel, income from raiding and sacking settlements, malicious, good but not great, and we've already got someone named Lillian kicking around somewhere. Or at least I think we do. Maybe we looked at you before. Caladriel. Confident. Leadership +2. Luthuyul. That's tricky to say, so I don't know if I'm going to hire you. Haha. Yeah, I'm not going to say that as a name. That's a goofy sounding name. Although determined is very good. Strong. Here we go. There we go. You're a sorceress, though. You're not really going to be in combat. I'd rather have a basic dreadlord. What do we... Not a lot of dreadlords here. Oh, Alana. You look good, and you have campaign movement range up. And you've got a neat mask. That's pretty much going to be my reason for hiring you. Oh, here we go. Koval. Yeah, I like the sound of you. Yeah, you're going to have leadership +2 for all units and melee attack +2 for all units. Koval, you're hired. Sneak into Lothern, start recruiting. And you may as well start recruiting. I don't want these witch elves. And I was going to say they're free, but they're not. But you may as well have them because they're regiments of renown, and that's just a good thing to have. Okay, you can't get all the toys here in Lothern, but you can start with a couple of bolt throwers and a dark rider with crossbows, and let's start forming your front line here. Good, do that. Lord not moved. Nightshade, right, Nightshade. Why don't you send Lillian to go discover what we already know, that this is in fact a Skaven settlement. Oh my goodness, it's a Skaven settlement. What a shock. I mean, they're ruins, which immediately says Skaven settlement. We've seen Skaven coming out of here, but we're all surprised that it's Clan Rictus. Hi, Clan Rictus. What have you got going on in Hotek's column? Oh, wow. Like everything. Everything. It's a level 5 city with... Wow, that's a stupid big garrison. It's not actually the best garrison. A lot of storm vermin. Those are tanky. Those will take some going down. You got a Warlock Engineer. Those guys can wreck. And Poison Wind Globadiers. Those guys destroy everything. A couple of units of Slaves. That's not so good. Rat Ogre. This is a very beefy garrison. This is not a garrison to take lightly at all. We'd be better off taking one of the other ones first. Monoliths there. Twisted Glade down here. Yeah, let's go take the Twisted Glade. Hotek's column may take some work. That's not going to be easy at all. Oh, goodness. The Skaven have been very, very busy over here. Oh, Lillian. Speaking of our... I knew I had someone named Lillian. There you are. Good thing we didn't hire someone who had exactly the same name. You could just spread corruption. Wait, are Skaven affected by chaos corruption? I don't actually remember. I don't... Well, you know what? Just start being a little bit better at things. We'll just start you being broadly better at things in general. All right. In that turn, I want to kind of get a game plan together for what the next step is in all of this. Definitely got the thing that I wanted to get done, which is taking Lothern. I knew that was going to happen. Defending it may be a little harder than I thought, depending on how well Tyrion... Well, Tyrion's basically wounded right now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I knew this lady was coming in. I knew she was going to make a move on this. I actually don't want to fight this. Ooh. Okay, this is going to be a tough one. I could very easily lose this. I could very easily lose this. All right. We're going to have to play this one super carefully. I think there's a very, very good chance that I'm going to lose this. I've said that before and been able to pull it out, but they don't have much missile infantry. In fact, do they only have one archer? That can't be right. They can't only have one archer. That's just not high elf at all. The bolt thrower I can probably deal with the harpy. Oh, not a great map. Not a completely terrible map, though. I'm going to hole up in the corner. I'm just going to stay right up here, nicely out of the way. Let's take you, bring you over a little bit more like that. You do your little three-pronged thing, because we're going to be facing mostly infantry, weirdly. I'm surprised they're not bringing more archers to bear. That's weird for high elves. All right, well, good. Good, so you guys, and you, all line yourself up down here-ish and be off skirmish mode, please. I don't have a fantastic front line, though. I really don't. It's not a very strong front line. It's kind of low-tech for where we are now, but we'll just do the best we can with it. Let's get you guys sort of in that direction. And they've got a dragon. Let's all be very clear about the fact they are packing a dragon. You know what? That dragon's... I don't know why. I've just got a hunch that dragon's coming in on this side. So let's make sure we've got some archers that can kind of begin to deal with that. And the harpy, I actually want kind of hidden, weirdly. I want you over there, because you're going to sneak around the front line and deal with their artillery. That's the thing you're going to do. Let me be very clear about that. And Dark Riders, why don't you guys... Can I tuck you right up there? Yeah, that's fine. You're probably going to be sacrificed, Dark Riders, just so as you know about that. Just so as you know. Sorry, I'm assuming that Polsk and Birdbrains are taking care of themselves. So I don't feel a need to react to this very, very much. But alright, go ahead and start the battle. I wasn't actually planning on doing a battle this late, but we'll just have to do the best we can. Just have to muddle through. When are you guys going to be in range? Not for a while. Alright, speed it up a little bit. Let's get these guys moving a little bit faster. They're sending the dragon first. So that's weird. Alright, later, Squig. Thank you. Thank you, man. And Jess is still lurking. Okay, excellent. So thank you, Squig, for hanging out. Appreciate it. Dragon coming in. That's cool. Alright, dragon can waltz on through. That's totally fine. Yes, yep, exactly. What Polsk said. And please let me know if I need to interfere with the Polsk Birdbrains quitting and non-quitting thing. I'm broadly feeling it's just going to handle itself. Yeah, get a little bit farther. Really was not planning on this. Should have kind of seen that coming. Okay, they're launching artillery. Great, good. Because I have a way of dealing with that. You are going to come around here. They're hiding their artillery in the woods, which is really smart of them. And they're actually attacking my harpies, which is also very, very smart of them. So get in there. The harpies should be able to deal with that, no problem. Are you in range? Yes, you are. Okay. I'm gonna slow this down when they get a little bit closer. They're sending the... Oh, they're being very, very smart about this. They're sending the eagles on one side and the dragon and the other eagle on the other. What should I be focusing on? Actually, you know what I should be focusing on? That one group of archers is probably the biggest threat to me right now. Because those Sisters of Avalorn will just destroy me. Alright, these guys are coming around here. Let's get the archers facing... a little more like that. There we go. There we go. And same with you guys. I kind of need the archers facing forward, but this is about the best we're going to do right now. Because the... Oh, that dragon. That dragon. What can I do with my cavalry to be in any way effective? Swordmasters? Yeah, they'll take a cavalry hit. Spearmen, not so much. Just go charge something. I feel cavalry, you're probably going to get sacrificed. You may not make it through this. In fact, if anything, if you could just draw one of these flyers off, that would be super. That would be a really good use of your time. And the Harpy should be able to take out the artillery without any issues. Yeah, that's totally happening. That artillery is all done. That's a good use of a flying unit. Okay, here we go, here we go. Eagles coming in. That's totally okay. Eagles are flimsy. Once those eagles land, they're going to get wrecked real quick. The dragon is probably going to come over and breathe fire on me, which is fussy. It's fussy when they do that, but they're going to. There's no question of that. Could one of these stupid eagles please... Oh, they're going to land right where I don't want them to land. Of course they are. They're actually playing reasonably smart here. You're not doing anything important. Come over and destroy this eagle. You're just kind of kicking around doing nothing. Okay, we're getting shots in somewhat. Not really the shots I need. Oh, we're getting charged. We are getting charged badly. Yep. There goes their cavalry into mine. Why don't you peel out and charge theirs? Let, 1 for 1 here. Yep, there comes the flaming dragon breath. And my guys don't like that one bit, and there's absolutely nothing they can do about it, because it's a dragon. They're up in the air. Can't hurt them. This eagle I can hurt. I can hurt this eagle a lot if it wants to land, which it does. Come on, land, 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 land. There you go. Landed. You know what? I need all firepower concentrated on the eagle. Not the eagle, the dragon. To heck with the eagle. The eagle is done. That eagle is almost done. That silver helm is kind of trapped right now, so that's good. This cavalry is not listening to orders as well as I might like it to be, and we're not doing a whole lot of damage to the Sisters of Avalorn. So, pause it a second. This is a battle I may not survive. Have you shattered the... Yes, okay. The artillery is shattered. Artillery's done. Don't need to deal with the artillery anymore. Come over and wreck the Sisters of Avalorn if you can. I don't even know if you're going to be able to do that, but give it a shot. Because otherwise we're in deep, deep trouble here. You're just standing there getting hit. Go kill something. Okay, hang on. Dragon on the ground. Everybody, dragon on the ground. You, focus on that. Your spears. You're good against large. Focus on the dragon. Everybody take this dragon out except you. You keep working on the eagle. That's fine. That's a perfectly good thing for you to be doing. You're not really contributing here. My cavalry has been seen off very nicely. Kind of thought it would. Hopefully my general can kind of deal with a lot of the dragon problem that we're having right at the moment. Okay, who's got what going on here? You're broken. Okay, great. Hit these guys. You, come back, form a new line. You, come back, form a new line. Are my catapults even operational right now? Apparently so. Who are you? Oh, you're a Great Eagle. Hi. Well, you've gone up in the air now, so there's not much I can do with you. I can have my archers shoot you, though. How's the dragon issue going on over here? How's the dragon issue? Oh, hey, welcome back, Swig. Sorry, this is a very tense battle, so I'm sorry. I'm not super paying attention to chat right now, and I apologize for that. This is one of the rare occasions where I really have to keep my eye on this, because there's a very real chance I'm going to lose this. I think it's very realistic that I'm going to lose this battle. Try and get in on their cavalry if you can, please. Try and take out their cavalry. Could somebody please deal with the Sisters of Avalorn, because they are destroying me right now. Absolutely destroying me. Who are you, and why aren't you attacking them? Go attack them. You know what? Take that back. Come in and take care of these guys. Yeah, you are working on the Great Eagle. Good, that's exactly what I need you to do. You are not doing much of anything right now. We're going to lose this. We're definitely going to lose this. We'll do a lot of damage to them, but this is not really going the way I need it to go. Harpies have finally gotten over to the Sisters of Avalorn. I have a feeling they're going to lose, but at bare minimum, oh, he's talking about me, Squig. Yeah, he's talking about me. Oh, yeah, no, you're not wrong, Polsk. I think there's a very real chance we're not making it through this. Although we did just get our sort of murderous prowess buff, which might be just what we need right now. Where's the dragon? Oh, he's over there. Oh, we've seen the dragon off. Okay, fantastic. Kill the eagle. Actually, you know what? Can you sneak out of here? I'd really like you to go assassinate their leader. That would be great. In fact, archers. Seeing as the Sisters of Avalorn are kind of somewhat dealt with... Oh, no, the dragon's coming back. Never mind, the dragon's coming back. We're going to have to deal with that. You guys need to shoot something. Something. Go to your single bolt, because that's better against one unit. So do that. Yeah, he's talking about me, Squig. That is my first name. Archers, just get out of there. Get out of there. Why are you there? Why are you even existing there? And you're not being very helpful. Are we shooting the dragon? Please say yes. It's a dragon. They've got one. We don't. Why can we not kill this eagle? Those things are as flimsy as heck. Get the eagle. Get everything. I might be able to pull this together. If I get these guys to break, that would be fantastic. Yeah, I think the Harpies are going to lose, definitely, but they're at least keeping the Sisters of Avalorn busy. They're kind of a sacrificial unit right now. And you are definitely attacking that guy. Oh, the dragon's back on the ground. The dragon, hang on. The dragon is back on the ground. Everybody totally kill the dragon, please. We're going to lose. No, I don't think I can do this. We've just got too much stuff breaking, and that dragon is probably going to be the thing that turns the tide for them. Unless I can get a beat on their general and just take the general out. Not likely, though. Why do we have 3 units wasting our time with this one unit of White Lions down here? Why is that existing? Go ahead and he's going mad. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Squig. You're absolutely not wrong. And Polsk, it's going to be the death hour for this entire army. This entire army is going to go down pretty hard. Please, you get up on a hill, shoot things. That's why I hired you guys. All right, we're getting kind of crowded down here with, everything. The Harpies are going to lose. Why don't you just peel off and hit the hero? If we can get their general to break, we might have some kind of chance. No, the Silver Helms are back. My warriors are rallying. Fantastic. I'll look forward to that. We just don't have a good enough teched up front line. This is part of the problem here. We just don't have a good enough front line. This is kind of a tier... It's not a tier 1 army, but it's kind of a tier 1 with bits of tier 2 in it. And these White Lions are just not going down. Funny, whenever I play as, with White Lion infantry, I go down like a piece of paper. But these guys, yeah, no, not so much. Oh, sorry, you were attacking the eagle. No, keep doing that. That's really important. Please keep killing the eagle. And you can actually stop killing the eagle. You can go try and kill their leader. That would be a fantastic thing for you to be doing. You're pretty much going to break any second. You concentrate on the sword masters. You go into melee mode and deal with the eagle. The dragon's dead. The dragon's dead. We've killed the dragon. I think we should get the win just for that. There's the dragon dead on the field. We're all just kind of working around it right now. But keep working on this. You guys go to melee mode. Keep working on this. Everybody is breaking. Everybody is dying. The Harpies are out of here. Everybody's gone. We're going to totally lose this. I don't necessarily see a way I get this. These White Lions just won't quit. What is the problem with these White Lions? Are we not hitting them? Is there a problem with where you are? Can you go anywhere but where you are right now? Attack them from behind. They hate that. We got the dragon! Yay! Yay! Craven, my warriors flee. Nobody is surprised by this. I made a poor choice. I should have just kept besieging the gate. Although we'd still be in the same battle. It would just be 4 armies instead of 2. Oh, they're back. Oh, super. We got more White Lions coming in. You are still trying to take out their leader. Their leader is still steady, though. There's not a heck of a lot else I can do. I will take one of the bolt throwers and at least concentrate on some of the infantry that's kicking around here. Fire on that guy. Fire point-blank range with our artillery. Hey, Beatles Eternally, welcome! I'm sorry I didn't see you come in earlier. This is a very terrible battle, and we're losing very, very badly right now, and we're totally going to lose this army. But welcome, Beatles Eternally. We're going to lose. We're all going to die here. Everybody is going to die. Oh, I think I'm getting their leader to break. That could be something. That could be something that helps. My leader's about to break. Who is that? Why can nobody deal with this damn Great Eagle? Come on, guys, you're better than this. Kill the Great Eagle. Now, are you on melee mode? Yes, you are. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. You have, like, 2 guys left in your unit. Somebody kill something. Okay. Got their leader to break. That's in the win column. Great. Well, then in that case, just stop shooting at them and shoot literally anything else. Anything. I don't even care. Shoot point-blank range at the Sisters of Avalorn. Those guys need to go down. Gals, girls, whatever. You can also keep shooting them because they're going to be the thing that kills me. They're totally... do you know Brava Afabusa on YouTube? I do not. Nope, I don't. Not familiar with that channel. There's a gigantic random facts with bird brains if you're interested. Yes, there was. Yes. It's like a 6-parter about Franklin Roosevelt and a comedy of errors. All right. Now what? The Eagle is coming back in. Is there anything I can do here except just try to keep plugging along? No, because everything I have is breaking. I'm putting my archers into melee mode at this point just to try and kill this stupid eagle that won't die. What did I open this up with? Oh, yeah, eagles are flimsy. They'll fall right out of the sky. Dragon's the one I'm worried about. No, the dragon's dead. The eagles are still here and still messing with me, and I think at this point I'm probably going to get a mass rout soon on my end. My end is just going to go pear-shaped. Come in and try and kill these white lions. At bare minimum, if this was a sacrificial battle, we wrecked them. They will not be in a position to do anything to us in the near future. I can have Velatroth's army swoop in. Is this Velatroth? No, this is Yastra. Sorry, Yastra. You've been actually around for a while. You were like our second general. I really kind of going to miss you. But, you know, try and take out a Great Eagle on your way out the door. So at the bare minimum, Velatroth will be able to clean this up with no trouble. No trouble at all. So yeah, Beatles Eternally, you're going to have to scroll up for that for a while. It's a 6-parter. There's Franklin Roosevelt, there's some radio silence, there's some U-boats, and a gigantic comedy of errors in which many, many people almost die. Okay, we're not completely dead yet. And I'm a little mystified by that. I'm actually very surprised. I'm just trying to pull together whatever I can pull together here. I might be able to pull this off the back of my artillery at this point. You guys, shoot everything you freaking see, except you're in melee mode. Actually, you know what? Not the worst idea. Be in melee mode. Try and kill these guys. Can you... Oh, God, the freaking Silver Helms are back. Where did they come from? Why are you here? Shoot. Or shoot them, stab them. I don't care. Whatever it is, just shoot them and stab them. All of them. Go. Do that. I don't care that you're archers and this isn't your job. They're going to take out my catapults, and that's about the only thing I got left right now. You've taken out my catapult, haven't you? Yeah, you've taken out that catapult. Yeah, there's no catapult action. That's gone. Well, wait, why are you all the way up there? Stop doing that. Come back and do something useful. What are you doing? Are you in melee mode? If not, be in melee mode. Kill something. You still can make some shots, so go. Try and take out their Silver Helms if you can. This is a battle. You should watch him. He has good 40k stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. I could technically run away, Art. You're not wrong. But if I run away, I kind of am just basically going to take all the damage I was going to take anyway. I think this is basically a sacrificial battle, and we have done so much damage to them, which we've done well. We have done well. They had a superior army. Oh, the Harpies are still around somewhere. You've recovered. Why don't you come in here and hurt something in the face? Go hurt the Great Eagle. There we go. Harpy versus Great Eagle. Let's see who wins that one. You guys... Actually, can you deal with these guys? Could you go off melee mode and shoot everything you see in the face, please? all the time, especially these guys, because they're about to break my archers. My bolt throwers are completely down. There's no way I'm getting... Nope, they're all done. They're just completely done. One of them's been completely destroyed. Yeah, same thing I said to Art Birdbrains. I can retreat, but I'm going to take... I basically have my army wiped out at that point, because you're going to take more damage retreating. So at that point, I may as well fight this to the bitter end and go out proudly rather than retreating and taking the same amount of damage I would take anyway. If I retreat now, they'll probably just delete the entire army. They'll say the entire army was destroyed. You, get back on the Sisters of Avalorn. I see they're back up and running, so let's deal with that nonsense. You, shoot the eagle. Shoot the eagle. Why is nobody shooting an eagle? I need everybody to be shooting an eagle, please. If you see an eagle, shoot it. Shoot it in the face. Shoot it in its stupid eagle beak face with your eagle vision or something. I don't know, eagle arrows. No, actually, I take that back. You keep shooting that. You keep murdering that. You keep murdering that. Craven my warriors flee. I am not surprised. Not surprised by that at all. God, we're so close, too. What's going on down here? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, okay, there's silver helms down there, but they're chasing my guys. Great. That's the best news I've heard all day. The Harpies did a fairly effective job of scaring off the Great Eagle, but here comes some more silver helms. So, that's going on. You guys, target this, because I would really prefer my leader did not go down. Because that will cause the mass rout. There's no question of that. You, actually, sorry, keep shooting those guys. And you, the Harpies, the Eagle's broken, so go back to the Sisters of Avalorn. See if you can do any more damage there. What's going on here? You're targeting my bolt throwers. Great. Great. They're not actually doing anything. You can target those guys all day long. That's 100% fine. You have, like, 2 guys left in your unit. Go attack something. I haven't seen their leader in forever. I don't even know what happened to their leader. Broke a while ago. My guy's breaking. Yastra's breaking. This is, in terms of going up against a superior army, I think we did equal damage to each other. I think I've done far better than I should have here. Maybe not. Maybe a more professional player would have managed to pull this out. But I think we've done better than we have any right to do here. The Eagle's coming back. That's fine. I think my archers can pick him off. There's some people who need to get murdered. I see some unmurdered people over here. Somebody help out with that. Yeah, go ahead and shoot their cavalry. Their cavalry is what's really wrecking me at this stage of the game. Sure, pursue them, because I've actually got stronger people who can take these guys out. Go ahead in there. And you, go ahead in there. And the archers are hitting them. Good. That's all positive stuff here. Positive stuff. Birdbrains is on a cooldown. Yes. Yes, you've definitely got a cooldown. I think at least until next week. Birdbrains, you put a lot into chat today. I mean, you really brought your A game to chat today. Not that you don't, but I mean, today was particularly a shining moment in the Birdbrains world of chat proliferation, I guess would be the appropriate word. Okay. So, here's the thing, game. I think I've driven pretty much all of them off. Oh my god, I'm actually going to win this. I'm actually going to win this. I don't have any right to win this. I should be dead. I'm not... I think the only thing that really saved me was Murderous Prowess. Wow. I had no right to win that. That was a superior army. With better tactics than mine, frankly. The AI is much better than I am 9 times out of 10. Wow. I actually pulled that off. Well, I'm glad you believed in me, Jess, because apparently that's what swung the deal there. I had no right to win that. No way in hell I should have won that battle. Whew. Targeting their leader was a good move. If you can get the leader to break, that's a huge morale drop on their part. The Harpies did well, taking out their artillery right out of the gate. But damn, those eagles just would not go away. We did completely kill a dragon, though. That's the mark of the day. We took out a dragon. Yeah, Pyrrhic victory, I do not deny that game. I don't even know if I can really call that a victory. We just survived. That wasn't a win. That was a survival. I can get a little bit of strength back, which is good. A whole big 16% there. But we'll drive her off, and we have wrecked her. Absolutely wrecked her. She is easy pickings now. Totally easy pickings. All right, they're sending some sort of agent in here. That's fine. I'm just going to speed this up a tiny little bit here. Yeah, she's going to try to get back into Tor Elir, excuse me. But I'm going to send Velatroth in to just really make her super, super sad. Yeah, new respect for the Eagles indeed. Indeed. They generally go down like tissue paper. You can just shoot them right out of the sky. They have very little armor. I mean, they've got decent weapon strength. They'll hurt you, but they're very, very flimsy. No, they had 3 of them, and they used them very effectively. What they really did is keep my front line tied up trying to fight the Eagles, and they just messed with my archers. That's the thing with flyers, is they messed with my archers, so I couldn't use my archers effectively either. So as soon as this turns over, obviously I'll, end the stream at this point. That was a little longer than I usually do. As soon as I have to deal with some sort of loyalty issue, as usual. Well, nothing is going to happen where we're wounding Nightshade. No. Just got Nightshade up and running here. Topple the statue is a little public order hit. Ooh, loyalty -3. I'll take the public order hit. I think I can eat that. That'll be fine. And that magic item is not the worst thing in the world. Next week, somebody remind me. I kind of want to go through and make sure people have got nice magic items and that sort of thing. Make sure they're all tooled up, as they say. But yeah, that is an excellent place to call the stream, because I am not doing anything after that battle. I had no right to win that. Absolutely not. So we'll call it here. We'll do it again next week. I love playing this game with you guys. I really do. This is such a fun game and such a fun gang to hang out and play it with. And as I, always say, and I always say it, but I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me every week. It does really mean a lot to me. I look forward to it every single week. I'm just eager for Saturday night. So we'll call it there. Birdbrains, excellent work today. I think single out Birdbrains for outstanding work. Hawk, thank you guys so much. Art, Jess, all you guys. Pulse, Squig, welcome, Squig. Hopefully we'll see you next week too. And I will call it there, guys. Thank you so much one last time, and goodbye.